Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I'm expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Virgo, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you'll be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, or if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. More infos on how to get to the chapters, in case that these are not visible in the YouTube player, you can find in the upper right corner. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Virgo, what's for their higher good to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. What's best for them to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Virgo. Best messages for Virgo, please. And everything that is in their higher good to know now. The Chariot, sign of Cancer. It can speak to us about emotional balancing, in the sense of we should be careful to keep our balance emotionally speaking, because this is a card that is speaking about very fast moving energy. To ground ourselves in balance emotionally speaking, in case that something comes very quickly towards you, to not unbalance you. It also can speak to us about new beginnings. You wanting to go on your path towards victory. It can lead us towards victory, but it's very important to keep balance, white, black, yin, yang, in order for us to be able to stir the horses, to get safely from point A to point B, to be careful to our emotional state of being in balance, okay? So let's see, it can be that somebody comes in a very quick moving way into your life. Let's see, for Virgo, please. Best messages for Virgo, please. Four of Cups. Too many, I'm sorry. Five of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Eight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, Death, King of Swords, and Page of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that holds together and moves the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes to be subtle. I don't think that this can be subtle. In a sense, it can. I will tell you in a short moment. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it, and sometimes it's so strong that even people around you are conscious about this. Ten of Wands speaks to us about a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities that we are putting out on ourselves, or we are carrying even, and from those responsibilities, half are not ours, but we took them. It can be that sometimes we were not conscious that we took so many, we took them unconsciously or accepted them unconsciously, verbally or non-verbally. But in not being conscious about this energy, this is a lot of pressure being on yourself. And it's not that you cannot be conscious about it. It can be, in a sense, as I said, it's like you are for so long in this kind of situation that you are accustomed to this pressure and this accustomization, if I may say so, goes towards that being unconscious. You are for so much long time in this situation in which that it's okay, I'm going with it for so long, it became a way of being. But now this, because you are at, I think that you were not already been to the Ten of Wands, and now with the Ten of Wands is the moment when we are integrating this wisdom that came with a very hard situation in which you felt this pressure, you felt the burdens of it. The wisdom behind the experience is being integrated, and because of it, because of it, you are now starting the releasing process. Death and rebirth on this deck of cards. It's like a supernova here. Instead of the face of this character, it's like a supernova, and with this burst of energy, of light, you are starting the releasing process with what's not serving me anymore, what served its purpose already, what came to an end, and you are starting the decluttering process, the releasing process, taking only what you need and going towards a new destiny. That chariot that you had at the beginning when I cut the deck. So what you are decluttering, and you'll be very victorious about it. 6 of Wands is 8 of Swords, mental prison, in which you thought that you have no way out, you couldn't see a way out, whatever you tried, you couldn't come out of this same old. But why? Because you didn't saw the circumstances in their true light. This is the character that is looking into a mirror, and instead of seeing themselves, they see this picture. So something in the way that you perceived, because I have no way out, I cannot, I don't know, all this negative, because it's a very low vibrational energy, put a spin into the picture that was created, and you were not able to see it correctly. But with this supernova, that it's death, sign of Scorpio, you are starting. These ravens, I don't see them as being attacking the character. It's helping the character unravel the blindfold, unravel this holding that kept you in this blockage, mental blockage. With this, everything starts unraveling. Maybe Scorpio has to deal a lot with secrets. Maybe you find something out that was kept a secret, and with that you can unravel this and free yourself, starting the releasing process of a situation that you felt like being used, and afterwards somebody slammed the door. You felt like maybe somebody chose somebody else. Although this character looks like being in boredom, it's like it's a missed opportunity. It can be also third-party situation that maybe this is kept secret, and now you are finding it comes out. You start the ending process, the releasing process. But it's with the Four of Cups, it has a lot to do with how we are looking at things. We can look only on what's empty, because these 3 cups are empty, and get stuck into the feelings of emptiness, somebody chose somebody else, or although this happens, we keep our mind and heart and eyes open in seeing that this Ace of Cups, it's simply being handed to you by divinity as a new opportunity. And the energy that comes in, it's a flow, it's a constant flow of love, of compassion, of new beginnings. But this starts with you. You have to look at it, you have to connect through your intuition, through this flow. And here, Scorpio, the same color of energies. This is whatever, even if it may feel like at first it's something emptied, it's, oh my God, it's something that comes in order for you to understand that this is not only death, but the rebirth. This is the new beginning. Although it may feel at first as a missed opportunity, somebody chose somebody else, and I feel like not being good enough, not being worthy of, but the same light, this burst of light comes in order, just look up, to see the key. It's on your side. You hold the key that will open not only the door that was slammed in front of you, but new doors, new opportunities that are much more aligned with yourself. And I see this, yes, this way. You are coming out with this releasing process that now you are starting, you're purging, and you'll be victorious in it, and you'll be seen for who you really are, in your splendor, in your true light. It's like being a success, having others applauding you, gaining victory. Nine of Pentacles speaks about financial independence. Is one of the cards that speaks about independence. Whenever these are coming out, for me it's a very good sign of somebody's regaining their independence. So with that here, for sure you are putting an end to something in order for you to regain your independence, to put yourself into the light, this light, holding the key, but feeling like this instead of this. Having everything that you are in need of in order to build your life exactly as you want. Having much more than you need in order to help others. By helping others, it's better, in my point of view, to maybe pay a class for that character that you want to help in order to make it possible for them to learn how to become independent also. King of Swords. King of Swords can be any sign of air, but this is a very logical, analytical element. You, although you are earth sign, you are the most analytical of all the earth signs, and sometimes if you also have other planets in air signs, you can be much more analytical than an air sign. This is knowledge. This is making plans. This is not only making plans, but making backup plans to the plans. Analyzing everything. Okay, I'm putting an end to this because now I see everything in their true nature. You freed your whatever kept you, hold you in this mental blockage. You are freeing it. Releasing these burdens, these lack mentalities that are not yours, but you felt them, in order for you to have something new. Page of Cups. Page of Cups can speak to us about a younger energy, not mature energy. It can speak to us about somebody that was immature emotionally speaking. They wanted to conquer through emotions, but they were not mature enough to hold all their promises. And maybe this kind of promises that they knew they cannot hold, they could hold them when the pigs fly, kept you in this mental prison. You took it as they will hold their promise, and with everything that happened here, it put you in this situation of not understanding and not being able to see it clear. You simply release everything that you need to release in order to have this new beginning. But not only that you are releasing it, you are able to release it because you integrated the wisdom behind the experience. And now you are ready to put an end to everything that doesn't serve you anymore, that already played its role. It came to an end, and it doesn't if you are continuing to stay in this kind of situation, this will become toxic, and you won't, because with the 10 of Wands here, you are already on your way. Even if you are making small steps, but you are taking them in order to receive your independence, because you see this Ace of Cups as being the new opportunity that starts with you, with the way that you love yourself, you respect yourself, you have much more faith in yourself, self-confidence, and concentrating on this instead of what's already spilled, you'll be able to manifest from this state of being, to attract in your life people that know how to respect you, to honor you, to love you. So let's see. Five of Pentacles again. So this really was very heartfelt. Somebody made you feel as not being good enough, not worthy of, but you are releasing it. You'll be able to see that you hold the key. Kind of people that are making us feel this way, that we only have wrecks on ourselves, like refugees, or are mainly characters that don't know how to put themselves into the light, only by minimizing the importance of the people around them. Usually this kind of people only see themselves in you. You are a mirror in front of them, but it's too hard to recognize that character that you are seeing, it's you, and it's much easier to put all the blame on others. With this supernova, because I don't see it as that, it's, yes, in every ending it's a beginning, but with this burst of light, you'll be able to see that these are their definition of you. It's not you. It's not reflective of you. It's reflective of them. But because they told you for so much long time that you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, and so worthy of, and so on, we start and begin and believe in that. And that's the problem. The moment that we are believing these kind of things about ourselves, because when we are adding our belief into it, things start and manifest themselves as this. And it's like, okay, it's a confirmation. They were right. I'm not able of. And we are getting in this cycle, in this pattern of repeating and repeating, and until something happens and we start and see things from another perspective. And it can take a while. You are at that moment in which you are saying, wait a minute, just wait a minute. What's with the Five of Pentacles, please? Ace of Cups. So you really kept, even if it was very hard with the Five of Pentacles being so present with those lack mentalities, but maybe your intuition, it's Scorpio, a water sign, very intuitive. It's being lit up And now you are able to see behind the veil. You are able to connect through your intuition to higher realms in order to get that guidance, in order for you to see that everything starts with yourself. And you are making that shift from looking at this and feeling as this, in saying this is my opportunity, that it's now being handed to me. I cannot have control of what others do, but I have control of how am I looking towards myself. And you start and fill your own cup with good feelings about yourself. And with that, you are starting and looking up, and you'll be able to see that you have the key that will open new opportunities for you. But it starts with yourself. What's with the Four of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Four of Cups. It may feel so intense because maybe you really love this character that was not able to hold their promises, emotional promises. It was a love story, and this is why it hurt so much. But again, this starts with you. With you can also start a new love story. But this love story, I'm sorry to repeat myself, starts with yourself. Love yourself in order for others to love you. How can we expect from others to love us and respect us if we are not doing for ourselves the same thing? Four of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Four of Cups, please. Why is the Four of Cups here, please? Knight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. This is your energy, earth energy. Seeing it as a new opportunity, something it's coming into your life, a new proposal, a new partnership, a new association that will lead you towards success. But this is you, this is the successful. You are taking this new opportunity and running with it, because you know that you will be able to do things your way, slowly but surely, going on your own way, analyzing everything, putting those ideas into fruition in order to see results. It's like being inspired, catching that inspiration moment, intuition moment, and running with it. This is you opening yourself towards new opportunities, new association, maybe a new job that will lead you towards success, will lead you towards abundance, prosperity. This is you. This is you making that shift of perception from a missed opportunity to, wait a minute, this is my opportunity. Even if at first you have to draw the line and say, this is it, I'm out of here, I'm going towards something else. What's with death? Tell me more about death. Why it's death here? Six of Wands. You'll be successful in putting drawing those lines, what's finished, and I'm putting an end to it. I start and declutter and cleanse. and make the needed space for something that it's much more in tune with me, with my purpose, with to come into my life. You will be successful in it. Maybe this success will also very I'm looking at it, and I told you about supernova, and I cannot think that the next total lunar eclipse is in Scorpio. It's on 16th of May. Maybe you'll be able to see that success surrounding that date, but that total lunar eclipse, it's a full moon, it's a very good moment to purge, to release everything that doesn't serve you anymore. Doing that, you'll be successful. What's with the Eight of Swords, please? That mental blockage that now starts and is unraveled, is maybe this moment helps you unravel in order to free yourself from this. I don't know how, I cannot, I have no way out, and to see the real reflection, not what maybe others helped you to see. What's with the Eight of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Eight of Swords, please. The Tower, and it came out in reverse. The Tower strikes because destiny is intervening, because destiny knows that you deserve something better than this. But sometimes, in order for us to be able to start and rebuild, we have first of all to bring everything down that doesn't serve us anymore. What the Tower is missing is the solid foundation, and sometimes we have to start the reconstruction starting with that solid foundation. Mostly we should do that, and this is why the Tower comes in, to give us the opportunity of starting and rebuilding. And it came out in reverse. Maybe the motive why this took so long to unravel, to see the real reflection, was because maybe you opposed to this new beginning, to bringing everything down and seeing the opportunity. You saw it only as drama, as oh my God, instead of the opportunity of starting, rebuilding on new foundation, starting with that solid foundation. But it's here. And it's here to give you that opportunity. And you'll be able to see it, to have success, to be victorious. Maybe with the opposing, I don't want to restart, I don't want to, you prolonged this situation, and now came also this supernova. I don't know why I'm seeing first of it that it intensified everything even more in order for you to be able to see this is the only way that you can unravel all this holding. And it was mental. This Tower is changing something, the way that you are looking at things, the way that you think about. Maybe it's coming down belief system of a belief system, though I'm letting it upwards, because it's the moment that you really start to free yourself. What's with the Page of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Ten of Swords. The betrayal was from this character that was immature, emotionally speaking, and you felt it like being a betrayal. It took you by surprise. It took you by surprise the way that they acted, the people that were involved, and so on. And it feels like a death. But don't forget, it's also a rebirth. But it's not easy. Having the Ten of Swords, having the Ten of Wands, it's really, really not easy. But the good news, it's what's worse, it's already behind you. And now you are able really to have your rebirth, to start something new. But it felt like a betrayal. And the betrayal was from this emotional, immature character in your life, maybe a Scorpio with whom you are now putting an end to the whole situation, and you will be victorious in it. What's with the Six of Wands? Tell me more about the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here, please? Justice. And so justice will be served. Putting an end, being victorious in it will bring justice. It's like this character that holds is justice, sign of Libra. Maybe somebody from Libra can help you. It's like the sword is being enlightened from the sun. Through that, everything starts, and balancing is being brought back into the situation. Justice is here and it will be served. Maybe you already are in a process, you'll be victorious in that. So you'll have victory in the Justice Department. King of Swords, that I told you, I see you as also as being this part of your energy, but it also can be somebody from the Justice Department, because people that are in this energy can be lawyers, judges, maybe somebody from Libra. It doesn't have to, but it's somebody that knows, that are very good with their way of speaking. They are air signs. They are very, very good at it, knowing how to put themselves. They are the ideas that comes with communication. Doesn't matter if the communication is verbally or in writing. They know very well to draw papers in such a manner in which to bring you justice and victory. What's with the King of Swords, please? Wherever the King of Swords is looking, it's victory. You'll be victorious in this process and justice will be served. And it comes with an end. What's with the King of Swords, please? Knight of Wands and Seven of Wands. Putting healthy boundaries, being very courageous in putting healthy boundaries, not allowing any more of bad behavior or unrespectful behavior. This is it. I'm setting my healthy boundaries. I won't allow any more for that and that and that to happen. And with that, I'm also, maybe you are putting it into writing, also making it legal, this. But being fearless, and the warrior in you, it's being revitalized now, it's being lit up in making those plans, but acting on them, in setting healthy boundaries with the help of justice and being victorious in it. And with that, you'll regain your independence, having everything at first, material things, having everything, finances, more than you are in need of, in order to rebuild, to start and build the life that you really want, that you really know that you are deserving of. 9 of Pentacles. Being able to pick the fruits of your own labor. 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands, and this will lead you to new beginnings. 4 of Wands can speak to us about very much. It can be a new beginning, a new association, a new partnership, you starting something new for yourself, a new home, moving into a new home, moving in with somebody new, engagement, marriage, whatever it is for you. I see it as having the independence to start something new, but what all those things that the 4 of Wands means have in common is a very solid foundation. Exactly what was missing from the Tower. You are starting very strongly, whatever you are starting now with your independence, you put healthy boundaries. So you put healthy boundaries against this kind of acting, but you put very strong foundation in whatever you are starting now, so that you can build in years ahead without having the fear that something like this will happen, because you start with whatever missed from this situation, and building something strong, secure for yourself in order to open yourself to new beginnings. As I told you, new association, new job, new love, marriage, but that has that solid foundation. So for me, it's about the purging, the releasing, the freeing of this situation that you felt it very strongly with the 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords, and starting something that you are here, you are coming back into your own energy, you are starting and taking care of yourself, respecting yourself, loving yourself. And with that, you will be successful in putting an end to this situation and starting something new that has a very solid foundation. So even if at first it may feel like it's the end and I have no way, no saying in this, you realize that this is the opportunity of you to start rebuilding, but starting with a solid foundation. And that's what you are doing. And this is why you'll be successful. Good for you, Virgo. Best message, best guidance for Virgo at the end of the reading, please. Best advice, thank you. Dragon. And this is the spirit symbol. So you really are being guided. Seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego, starting and unraveling everything in order to have the real reflection, seeing it real. And with that, freeing yourself. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our internal world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, when we look in the mirror, deep in our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. This purging. So, we let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon eyes sees beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, the Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May ever just the mention of the dragon stir the ember of intelligence within you. The dragon and the third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center, translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. So, dear Virgo, exactly as I told you, you are now in the moment of seeing everything clear and purge everything that kept you in this not easy at all, but as written here, even if it may seem like something very hard, a very difficult transformation, you are in it in order to free yourself from it and see clear. Only something new and beautiful can begin with that. So, good luck and be fearless. So, I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.